I created Species Nutrition with one mission in mind: to provide bodybuilders and serious athletes with no-nonsense supplements that work. I put my name and reputation on every bottle of Species Nutrition products. If you want to be your absolute best, join the evolution.
I love it.
And we're back for another installment of After Hours. We are live, of course, and I'm joined by the Whack Pack, Larry, Armand, Greg, and Mean. And John Romano has told me that he was waiting for me to tell him that I sent him the link, even though we send the link every week the same time. But he'll be on soon. What's up, guys? Greg, we're like less than 2 weeks out from Alabama. You getting a little nervous? Are you starting to pack already?
Yeah, I'm psyched. I'm ready to hit Alabama. I got to bring.
He's lucky. His girlfriend's going, so she'll do all the packing and preparation. I'm sure of it.
I'm going to pack her in the hotel room.
Not if you're really not going to be, because Lee will probably be sleeping in the bed with you guys. You know,
I got Lee on one side, Jimmy on the other. My girlfriend will sleep on the couch.
No, Jimmy wants his own room. He already made that very well known to me that he doesn't want anyone in his room.
I know. I think we're all gonna we'll be good. Lee flew home and now he's gonna fly back, which is insane.
I know. I thought that was insane, but you know what? I guess he hasn't been home that much this year, so he wants to.
That's a long flight.
Yeah. We're talking about the appearance we're going to be making, John.
Well, it's not for nothing. Lee lives like 2-3 hours from the airport, so once he gets home, then he's got to drive another 2 to 7.
He's that far?
Yeah, man. He lives in Newcastle, so he was telling me because it takes him like 26 hours, I think, on an airplane, and then another 2 to 4. I can't remember, it's 2 or 4 hours to drive home.
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
So he's not coming.
No, he's coming.
He is coming.
Oh,
he's going all the way back home first, though, John.
He went
That's
home
what I thought he told me, but I didn't understand why he would do that.
Because it was I don't know. He didn't want to hang out in the United States for another week, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he could have came to Jersey here and then went down to that.
That's what I said. He should have just stayed. I mean, he could have come
stayed He could have stayed with Jimmy.
He could have stayed at my house if he wanted. I mean, I got a big house.
He knows that, Greg.
What's up, Xavier? How's it going? Xavier Wills.
Hey, that's not bodybuilding. That's my boy.
He's up very early. You don't get up this early. I know Lee gets up this early. You don't get up this early, Xavier. What's going on?
Yeah, Xavier, how you doing, brother?
Lee hasn't slept yet.
No, Lee goes to bed, I think, early.
Oh, Lee is in bed like 7 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock.
He
gets up at like 3.
He's up at like 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah. But Xavier doesn't do that though usually. So.
And Jimmy goes to bed, I think, at 8, and then he's up around 12:30.
It's 4:06 a.m. there.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, these Australian guys, they love America so much. They want to be so much like us that they don't even like adhere to their own time zone there. They just try to like adhere to like our time zone to be just like us.
Yeah, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning too. It's just that I haven't gone to bed yet.
Xavier's on Lee's schedule, he said.
Yeah,
unbelievable. You know what? Lee is probably. I mean, Xavier's probably like you, Greg. He probably hasn't even gone to sleep yet. You'd be up from the night before if you were.
Yes, I am. I was up this morning. I think I went to bed about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Did you train at midnight?
I was training too. Yeah,
he goes there late at night. Yeah,
then I had my friend come over in the morning, and by the time I went to bed, it was like 8:30.
Do you eat after you train?
Yeah, Yeah, you know,
You have to.
and then
You probably don't do it anymore, but I bet you used to go to the diner after you would train normally, right?
Oh, back in the day, I went to the diner after every work, and now I believe it or not, I'm trying to promote Dave stuff, but I drink the species drink. I drink the Ice.
Love it. Yeah, you know what? We used to go to the diner. That was a big thing. Like when we were younger, we would go, especially all the guys in Westchester. It was like we'd go to the gym, get out of the gym at midnight, and you go to the diner and work out and you know, eat like a full main big dinner there and.
Yeah, but now they killed it. Now after this COVID hoax, everybody's freaking the new reset. You know the new normals they call it. Most diners aren't even open 24
They aren't? Even the ones in the all-night ones are gone?
Yeah, even though at Walmart there was 24 hours. There's a few.
Wow.
There's a few that's still
That's
open.
because you're in shithole New York.
Man, shithole New York is right. New York City, everything.
New York was the place that never shut down before that.
Right.
Yep, but you got Democratic.
IHOP's not good compared to a good diner online.
I had 2 meals I would eat like at 12 midnight. This is true. And you can ask anyone who I used to hang out with, Durlin Castro I used to hang out with, and my ex-wife. We would go to the diner at midnight. It didn't even matter. I could be home. I didn't even have to be at the gym. I could be home. I'm like, all right, let's go. We got to go eat. It's midnight. I would go to the diner and I would order one of two things, either a chopped sirloin steak, which is basically a big hamburger. It's like,
I love that. I eat that too. Right? Yes.
It's like a pound. It's like a
I
pound
love
burger.
that.
I get corn, like French fries with that. And, it's like, it's so heavy. There's got to be 100 grams of protein in that thing. Or I would get 10 whole eggs scrambled, and I would eat chocolate chip pancakes with that. I wouldn't put any syrup on it. It had enough sugar in it already. But that was they knew that was it. That was my 2 meals I would have at 12 midnight. And you know what? I'd go home, and at 2:30 in the morning, I'd have a shake before I went to sleep. That's how much I was eating.
You were probably pumped and veins are coming out and everything.
Chocolate chip pancakes probably made my veins pop out an extra 2 inches. It was crazy.
No, you know what it is? It's the sodium too. Yeah. Every time you eat at a diner, you go home and you're like, damn, that food was great. But
your face is bloated. It's like your face is
I eat the same thing, though, the giant burger. And you know what's funny? If you made that shit at home, it just never tastes the same.
I've never seen it any place other than in diners in New York. Yeah. Sirloin steak,
You know what else is famous in the diner is French fries with gravy.
Yeah, that's back.
Yes. We used to do that.
There's nothing like that, man. We used to go when I used to bounce. We used to get out of the club.
I forgot that, John. Holy shit!
Yeah, man. Eggs, the omelet, and then French fries with gravy. Oh my god, that was so good.
Well, you know what? I sometimes would get the turkey platter. They give you like a pound of sliced, fresh turkey breast with French fries, mashed potato. I couldn't eat that because of lactose, but with the gravy, and you would dip the French fries in the gravy. You're right. That's exactly.
French fries and gravy is the bomb. Yeah. I haven't had it in decades, but man, that was so good.
We see that.
I just had some last night from Whataburger. I do the double meat Whataburger, fries, and chicken, Whata chicken, like 3 big strips with the gravy.
I wish there was a Whataburger in Florida. I don't know why they're only in the West. They're over in California. I see them in Vegas, right? They're in Texas.
I eat Whataburger probably every other day. I also like Five Guys.
I think it's way better quality than some of the other burger places.
Oh, I think it's because they make it right there too.
John, you remember we were in, I think we were in Vegas, and before we were going to go to a club. It was but it was only like midnight or 11:30, so we went to Whataburger and we ate like 2 pounds of beef. But that'll hold us for the night.
Without the bun.
Because you know what? There's always a lack of time at all these shows we go to because they end too late. So there's nothing open, and you got to eat something. Where you're not going to make it the whole night. And so usually Whataburger was always a great place in Vegas. I know to grab
that was always the biggest thing for us was we're covering shows is like, when are we going to eat?
Right.
Because we had to hurry up and get everybody posted. And so it was like the show's over and we went to work. And it's like, when do you eat?
Right. That's why I told Michelle for the show this coming weekend or next weekend, I should say, I said, can you hold the night shows? Can you start it at 4 p.m.? That's what Mel does. Mel Chansey does. That's right.
He does it at 4.
so that you're done by 8:30. You know what I mean? And then you can go eat. You can do whatever you want after that.
Yeah, the worst thing in the world is to get done with all of that, and then your option is like almost nothing. You get like the gas station, 7-Eleven,
and then Domino's. Yeah,
Domino's. Yeah, you got like no choices.
The website is Body B1. Okay, Body BE1, the number 1 classic.com. And the room rate, this, by the way, is a room rate discount. So don't just book it on your own. Mention the show. And that's been extended to June 14th. So you can still book rooms for the next 3 days at the discounted rate. It's greatly discounted, by the way, because I have a friend who's coming. And he booked the room and he saved like half price. So thank you, Michelle.
Alabama.
What?
Alabama.
Montgomery, Alabama. You know, I came up with another idea. I think we're going to do this between the prejudging and night show, John. We haven't done this in a while. In Montgomery, Alabama, there are all these restaurants that have these eating challenges.
Oh, God.
Where if you eat like a 5-pound burger, you get it for free. You remember all the eating?
Yeah. We used to do them all the time.
There's so many of them. We got to sit down and pick which one we want to go to and do, because
barbecue.
It's got to be something that I like.
Yeah, now you're talking. I mean,
doing anything that has any kind of lactose in it. There's no pizza.
There's no lactose in barbecue.
No, I know, but barbecue, too much sugar. My blood. I don't want to have like
the sauce.
I'm gonna have to bring in
pancakes.
I always get my barbecue dry. I never get the sauce on it.
Well, yeah, when you do a challenge, though, I don't think you have the option of like.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I think they put extra. No, I think they put extra stuff on it because they don't want you to finish.
They don't put extra barbecue. I first of all, I've never heard of that in a barbecue place because they'll lose their shirt. But
I'm saying in the places where they have the eating challenges, they put all that extra crap on there because they don't want you to finish.
Well, it depends if it's like nachos or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think barbecue sauce.
John, I'm like you, bro.
Like ribs or ribs,
ribs, dry
burgers,
dry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know who. Steak and potatoes. There's nothing better than a steak and potato to me. Like when you go out to eat to like a nice steak restaurant and they put like all that butter on it, that makes no sense at all. A good steak shouldn't have to have any butter on it at all. Nice, medium rare, juicy, porterhouse.
Some of them are cooked in butter, though.
What's that?
Some of those steaks are cooked in butter, like Peter Luger's.
Right. Like wrist. I tell them not to. The ones that do, I tell them not to. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't tell Peter Luger's. That's their whole shtick, right, John?
Yeah.
Well, no, Peter Luger's cooks it in a broiler, so they put the butter on at the end. So
I thought they cooked it in the butter.
No. They got like this drawer that goes into the broiler.
I didn't know that.
It's like 1600 degrees. They're like famous for it. Yeah.
But
but then they put this lump of butter on top at the end.
Yeah. Like Ruth Chris we have here, and they bring it out, and it's like popping with lard on it. They use lard, which is runs the steak.
Ruth Chris. I never go to that place anymore.
It's disgusting.
Ever.
And it's expensive
anymore.
too.
You just made it hurt. I don't even have a gallbladder anymore. You just made it hurt with that lard statement. Oh my god!
That's
horrible. Why would you put lard on a steak? You just ruined it. You might
as well put
shit on a steak. I don't know. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to do a banana pudding eating contest?
What about sushi? They got a sushi eating contest? I'll go in that one.
I don't even know if they have sushi in Alabama.
In Alabama, I don't think they do. I think they only have like,
burgers and fried foods. Yeah.
You got to understand that corner of America down there where I am too, is that southeast north of Florida area. Arkansas, Alabama, South Carolina, all of Arkansas. I said that it is the fattest part of the country, the fattest people, the most incidence of obesity, the worst places in America for out of shape people is right there.
That's because they fuck each other. That's why the brother and sister. That's all the inbred.
It's not West Virginia.
That's all over that's in any rural area.
All right. Let me pull up some of these eating challenges.
What is one of that chain of restaurants? It's
Pazzo. There's a big sliced pizza calzone bakery. They have
I'll go there.
$30 pizza cost. You can take on the Pazzo Big Slice 24-inch solo pizza challenge. This food challenge consists of a 24-inch pizza with half of it containing 2 toppings and the other half containing 4 toppings. If you finish within 24 minutes, you'll win $200 cash. Greg, you need money.
I do, but
Pizza isn't free, but you'll have to pay for it beforehand. However,
Furious Pete couldn't do that. That's ridiculous.
There it is, right there.
oh shit.
That's exactly what your puddle of puke is going to look like.
Oh my god! Yeah, but I'm a real guinea, bro. I can't have ham.
Yeah, I can't put that shit on my.
How about Highway 55 burgers and shakes? Let's see what they're offering.
What do they got?
Hold on.
Oh my god!
For the
Greg, you could eat that
burger challenge. You must finish a burger that contains 55 ounces of meat.
Hell yeah!
4 pounds? Over 4 pounds, and a minimum of 4 toppings. In addition to the burger, you must finish a side of fries and a 24-ounce soft drink. If you're able to successfully complete the challenge within 30 minutes, your burger is free instead of the regular $25.
30 minutes, holy shit!
That's 3.5 pounds of meat.
How do you get your mouth?
No, it's more. Is it a 4?
3.4375.
Okay, all right.
But how do you bite that? How the fuck do you get it? You
got to take it apart. You can't eat it.
You got to take it apart. Yeah.
I can eat that patty by
Those
patty.
fries look good. I got to tell you.
Yeah, the fries do look good.
I would eat that in shit.
How about the Acme Oyster House? That sounds nice. For Acme Oyster House's 15 dozen oyster club challenge. You must finish 15 dozen oysters within an hour.
No way, bro.
Plus $14.99.
No fish on my dish unless it's got hair on it, bro.
I love oysters. They're served to you individually on a tray. If you're able to finish all 15 dozen within the time limit, you'll get all of them at half off. If you break the restaurant's record, all the oysters are free.
Who the fuck wants to eat pounds of oysters?
180
I used to love oysters, and then I
180 oysters.
Oh.
You know what that puddle of puke is going to
You know how easy those fuckers go down, though? I can do that.
It's throwing them up later that's the problem.
Damn right. I don't think so.
Imagine that because coming out of your nose and shit when you're puking out.
Oh
that would be like
John, I'm telling you, I could break the record. I think I could do it.
With oysters?
Yeah.
180 oysters.
Oh my god!
I used to throw down.
If I don't break the record, I'm gonna have to pay for them, though. That's the only problem. So.
Dave, if you're gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
Take all the oysters out into a bucket and then just slur the whole bucket.
No, I'll just slurp them down one at a time. Do you know how quickly I can get a dozen oysters down?
Oh, man, that sounds
me 30 seconds to get a dozen oysters down.
I bet my method would be faster, though.
It's like eating a bucket of puke. Who the frick would want to do that?
If you don't like oysters, Greg, you're not going to be able to do this challenge.
Dave,
who likes oysters? I actually like oysters. I just can't eat them anymore.
Dave, I wouldn't eat that shit. No way, bro.
All right, hold on. Let's try this one here. The Mugshot Burger Challenge only has a 12-minute time limit. The $22 burger in the challenge consists of 3 half-pound beef patties, layers of bread, cheese, and toppings. If you complete the challenge in under 12 minutes, you'll walk away with a free meal and a free T-shirt, too. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, but you have to eat all the bread and all the bullshit, too. What if
It's only a pound and a half of beef, though.
I couldn't chew a pound and a half of beef in 12
Yes, you
minutes.
could. That's not a big burger. Stop being a
There
There it is. That's not that.
You could eat that in 12 minutes? No.
12 minutes?
The hardest part is the bread and the stupid.
The hardest part is that fucking teddy bear next to it. How you can eat that thing?
I like the coleslaw.
The coleslaw.
The first burger looked better. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah. The 5-patty one or whatever.
That was a lot bigger, though, John. That first one.
It's cleaner, though. This stuff
but it's got
cleaner.
more shit.
This is a pound and a half. This is a lot more doable.
But they want you to
12 minutes. It's not
too, right? You
got a lot of fries there.
12 minutes. You can't eat that in 12 minutes.
That's the problem. Yeah, the problem might be the time limit.
I mean, I could eat that in an hour, but not 12 minutes.
You'd have to be one of those people that chews it and swallows it with water like they do the hot dog.
Here's another one. The Rogue Tavern Birmingham. Rogue Tavern's Big E Burger Challenge. You must finish the burger and sides within 1 hour. That's more. That's reasonable. The cost of the burger is $30, and it consists of 2 large beef patties, each weighing 2 pounds.
No, that's 4 pounds of meat.
Loaded with cheese and toppings. In addition to the burger, this food challenge also includes 1 pound of potato chips and 1 pound of fries. If you finish the challenge within the time limit, your meal will be free, and your picture will be added to the Wall of Fame.
My mother-in-law could eat that.
You should just starve your girl for like a few days. And
my girlfriend could pound down the food, and she's skinny. You know.
All right, let's see what this one is. The saucy Q. I told you Montgomery has a lot of eating places in it.
Yeah, because everybody's fat.
The saucy Q. Oh, here's your barbecue.
There you go.
The Big Pig Challenge features a $25 pulled pork sandwich consisting of 2.5 pounds pulled pork, in addition to 1 pound of slaw and 1 pound of sauce. If you're able to finish the sandwich within 45 minutes, it's free. You'll also get a free T-shirt, and your picture will be added to the wall.
A pound of sauce?
A pound of sauce.
Are you fucking kidding me? A pound of
sauce because it's disgusting.
Dave,
That's awful.
To my mother-in-law, the Big Pig Challenge.
Yeah.
The Big Pig Challenge. You got to see her.
Hey, Larry, are you a good eater? You think you can do this?
Yeah, I can eat, but my problem is after I eat, then it's going to come out the back end.
Oh, we don't care about that. We just got to get you to get it down one time.
The back end,
Yeah,
you're
I
on
can-
your own.
I
You have your own
food
hotel room. You can shit up the toilet all you want. I don't care.
Are you going to be there, Larry?
Dave hasn't invited me, so I'm not.
Well, you're invited, but I can't pay for it.
Michelle, I think.
I can't make the promoter pay for everyone yet. All right, there's another one here. The Rattlesnake Saloon.
There you go. That's up your alley.
The Gigantor at the Rattlesnake Saloon is a delicious 2-pound burger. That's reasonable. Comes with a pound of fries, a pound and a half of onion rings. I hate onion rings. To wash everything down, you'll also be served a picture of your favorite beverage. You'll be able to eat all of this in under 45 minutes. It's free. Your picture will be added to the Wall of Fame. The Gigantor is enough to feed 4 people, so good luck.
It's what it is. It's the other one too. It's the pound of French fries. The pound.
what I
of
just-
Yeah,
potato
that's
chips,
the hard
pound
part,
and
yeah.
a half.
The meat's the easy part. The fucking
Yeah,
greasy
meat. I could if it was
You
just
can
meat, I
find
could
a
eat 4
steak
pounds of
challenge,
meat
like a-
easy by myself. It's the other crap.
Oh,
Right.
3 or 4 pound steak challenge.
You just got to take some Humalog right before you do it.
Oh, yeah, a lot of Humalog here. All right, here's another one.
6 Humalog.
This is called Blackwell's Pub and Eatery. For the Blackwell's Behemoth Burger Challenge, you have 1 hour to finish a 5-pound burger. 5 pounds, oh my God.
It's
Plus
all
a 1
burgers.
pound side of fries and onion rings. The burger costs $35. However, if you successfully complete the challenge, it's free. You'll also receive a free T-shirt and a spot on the Wall of Fame. All right. Well,
You get to take the leftovers home.
yeah, if you pay for it, you do. If you don't, and you get it for free.
Why is it all burgers? I mean, it's like pizza.
Well,
and
that's
burger-
we
no,
talk
we're
about.
pizza-
What is Alabama, known for? I'm surprised there's no fried chicken challenge.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like fried chicken.
You
Barbecue.
can't,
Lee-
you can't
Lee-
take
I
the
bet you
burger
Lee
home
would
if
do
you're
the fried
supposed to
chicken
eat the whole
challenge.
thing in one shot.
Lee could do the fried chicken challenge for sure.
I could do fried chicken. Well, it depends on what you got to eat with it.
Yeah,
That's right.
True.
It's the fries and the other.
Yeah, it's
nuts.
the filler shit that they put.
Even
in.
all that bread on the. I can't eat all that bread, which is
Me neither, bro.
Part of it's gross to me.
But just meat. If it was just meat, I could eat
I
a ton of
pound it
that.
down.
All right, this would be my strategy would be, put like 1 or 2 of the burgers on the bun, and I would knock the buns off that way. Once I got that down, then I would eat the rest of the meat separately. With the lettuce and tomato, and then I would after I got all that down, because that's the hard shit to get down. Then you go for the fries, and then you can get the fries down. If you try to eat the fries first, you'll never get the meat down. You have to get that meat down first, and that bun. The only way you're getting that, you're not eating that bun unless you do like a Furious Pete. You dip it in water and turn it into liquid. It's not going down otherwise. So you got to eat it like.
So, are you intending for us to do this, or are you inviting talent to do it?
Well, no, I think us and any of the people who come to the show and want to hang out with us can come with us to when we pick the place where we want to do it. And you don't have to do the eating challenge, but if I would like to at least have a couple of us engage in the eating challenge.
I'm just not.
And whoever does the eating challenge, I will pay for their meal. So
I will try.
this way, if you don't finish, it doesn't matter. It doesn't cost you anything. So
Yeah, I don't know. Greg, you probably could do it better. I couldn't do it. It would be. I would.
You're
lose in the first
I
round.
might have to tie a bucket on my ass.
Greg, we've seen you eat meat on Bigger, Stronger, Faster.
Yeah.
We know you can fucking devour that.
Dude, I used to
But
fight them.
it's not the meat. The meat is the easy part.
That's the yes, 100%.
Let me see if they have a steak eating challenge in
That's
Montgomery.
what we got to look for. All that other bread, fucking fries, and guts. That's the shit that's going to kill the gut.
Yeah, and then,
You know what I mean?
what about the pain you're
Look
going to
at what it did for John Scuderi. We caused him to get colon cancer 10 years later.
Wait a second. You want us to do this before the night show?
You'll never make it.
Oh my god!
We don't have any other unless we do it. There's no other time, John. Unless we can do it Friday night or something.
Somebody's gonna eat
let's do it Friday.
500
We can do it Friday
million
night after
calories of food, be busting out of your, and then you're gonna go sit at a bodybuilding contest.
We'll do it Friday night before the after the.
Oh no, yeah. There's no way you go to show after that.
Yeah, there's no way to do that. I mean, I don't want to be raining on your parade. I think it's a great idea.
You're not going to do it anyway. On your freaking bed and stuff. But, really, that's.
You'd think we would try to be doing something physically challenging instead of.
No. The old eating challenges were great back in the day.
I just got my gallbladder removed 3 weeks ago, and
you probably should be. Yeah,
it's hurting watching this shit. I can't even. It's already hurting me thinking about it.
But the reason we did well with them is because we had professional eating competitors. It was like bros versus pros, only it was eating.
How about this one? The Downtown Grill. If you're feeling fiery, attempt their fire challenge. Eat 10 wings cooked in their famous fire sauce without using a napkin, ranch, or blue cheese.
Way
harder. Wait 10 minutes
That's
before
way
washing
harder.
your hands or taking a drink.
I can't do anything spicy.
You're gonna have to sign a waiver for that.
They're going to put one of those fucking ghost peppers in there that you can light that puts out a fire.
It's rates 2 million on their scale.
2 million Scoville? Are you crazy?
Scoville
It's gonna burn your mouth. Yeah. You're insane.
Dude, my girlfriend do that. She'd ask for extra hot sauce too, bro. She'd pound down them wings.
You think your girl could do it?
Yeah, that she could do.
She only has to eat 10 of them. She just can't. She can't wash it down for 10 minutes. She's got to hold it.
Oh shit, she could do 10. I'd get her 10 here.
Grace girl
why don't we do that? We could have your girl do it. That would be great.
Yeah, I won't do it though.
I'm telling you, they got a secret pepper in there that's probably 8 million on the Scoville scale.
It's 2 million. They said
that's like paint remover. That's you can't eat that.
You've seen those few people that died, right, from doing your chip challenge?
You could die from that, really?
Shit,
yeah,
it closes your airway.
More people have died from cardiac arrest and died.
We'll have epinephrine on hand. Don't worry about it.
Epinephrine's not going to help you.
No, they went to a few went to cardiac arrest and died.
Yeah, man. Or clamping down your throat. I mean, what's wrong with a good?
He must have had.
I'll have to bring this. I'll have to bring this. The life hack. You know what I mean? In case anybody fucking starts choking. I got that. You know the life hack. So if you have to do the Heimlich maneuver, you don't have to do it.
What is that?
With their head, fucking pump it on their face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Life
what
hack.
Is that? Wait.
This is my girlfriend's hot sauce. This is her shit. Look, Tapatio, the little Mexican guy. Mexican. Bro, this thing, she drinks this like fucking water. It's a gallon jug. You know what I mean?
I think that's nothing compared to some of these crazy.
Yeah, right. That's nothing.
She'll eat a ghost pepper. She's into
it. Up to her.
Ask her. She's what is she sleeping?
Ask her.
Yeah. She won't do it if you put cameras on her. She's shy like that.
Greg, money. She's getting paid money.
It's shy like that, but you get to rip her a new ass on the air.
We'll have a sponsor.
If I give her ham in a can, that shit's gonna burn my piece of the gun. Yeah?
Exactly. You're gonna be the one in pain.
All right, she's not in that contest.
Yeah. Pay 2 times.
You're gonna have to use too much lube.
Let's give her spam. That's ham in a can. You know what I mean? A little spam, ham in the can.
Unbelievable.
Lee's going to give it to her in the front, and then we're going to take turns. Lee's going to go behind her, and then I'm going to get it from the front.
Well, Lee's not going to be burning.
I bet you if I can find a fried chicken contest, Lee would do it probably.
Yeah, fried chicken or pizza.
Yeah, who wants it? Fried chicken. Gross.
Now pizza will destroy you, John. You'll never be able to get you.
I'm going to watch you guys. I'm going to enjoy my slice though.
He's not a team player, Greg.
The point is, I can't. I know my limitations. I am not a big eater anymore.
not an eater,
Back in the day, look out! I would fucking bulldoze my way through a all-you-can-eat buffet like nobody's business.
How about rib?
Now I
baby?
can't do it. I just can't.
But if there's too much cheese or too much toppings on a pizza, there's no way. And then
that's what you saw that pizza I showed you in the beginning.
Yeah, I can't eat all that shit though. I'm a guinea. I like cheese pizza. I don't even like pepperoni.
We can't do all that cheese. The cheese kills us, you know.
The cheese too much.
I'm fine with the cheese. It's the pineapple and the ham.
And
no way. Olives and all that.
No self-respecting Italian will eat fucking pineapple on a pizza. That's soul food, bro.
Greg, you ever see that video of how an Italian eats a pineapple pizza, Hawaiian pizza?
No,
he takes it out of the oven, he puts it on the counter, takes the thick pizza cutter, and he cuts it in 8 slices, and then slides it all off into the trash can.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, bro. Slide it in the trash.
To do it.
That's the way to do it, because that's
you can't call that pizza.
No way.
No, it's a dough with shit melted on it.
Now, in the minute you got toppings on there, you know, some people put like chicken parm on top of that stuff, and dude, you're never going to pound down too much of that. There's no way. I love a cheesy pizza too, by the way, but that's going to affect.
Yeah, it's going to have a good crust.
Trying to eat a lot of that, that's going to affect that. You know.
Yeah.
I won't eat fried chicken. I don't like all that bread shit on there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I can't eat that. Plus, I don't eat chicken on the bone, bro. My girlfriend sits there and gnaws the bone where you're like, I never seen anybody clean a bush. She's like a dog. You know what I mean?
Xavier, if you could eat gluten-free pizza base plus lactase enzyme, that's not even pizza anymore.
Not pizza.
That's not pizza.
That's shirt cardboard with ketchup.
Dude, that's like, you know, the people who make. You ever see these people? They have this recipe where you
forgive Xavier. He doesn't understand eating.
You grind up chicken breast and you could actually make it into like a pizza crust. I've seen some of these people.
I've seen that too. But that's better than fucking cauliflower.
Not pizza anymore.
What about that cauliflower shit, bro? I tried a piece of that and I was like, you know.
Oh, you must have been shitting your brains out after that, yeah.
Oh my God,
Xavier, I got news for you. That lactase enzyme doesn't do anything. There's nothing.
Who in their right mind would agree that a slice of cauliflower is a reasonable facsimile for a pizza crust?
I don't know, John.
It's the same color, John. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
No self-respecting Italian would eat that shit.
No.
If my mother knew that I was eating a cauliflower crust pizza, that I wouldn't get a Christmas present. She wouldn't call me. I would be like disowned.
I don't get Christmas present from my mother because she's been dead for 30 years.
Oh,
way to rain on the parade, Greg.
Yeah, thanks for that piece of news.
My mother just went. I just hit my anniversary June 4th. Was the anniversary. 40 years my mother passed away. I couldn't even believe it. 40 years.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
You should bring that Bartley Weaver guy with you.
Yeah, he would put us all to shame, though. That's the problem, you know.
Dave, your mother died.
Well, yeah, but he'd win at least.
84.
Let's get Furious Pete.
I haven't talked to Furious Pete. I think Bartley, like I think Larry said, Bartley Weaver would probably be the most reasonable person to bring.
Did y'all see all the channels that made such a
he's like
deal?
right up there.
Yeah,
but Dave,
the best.
It's got to be one of us guys, though. That's the whole shtick. It's got to be one of us momos.
Yeah.
From the freaking.
Yeah, but who among us that's going there is a huge eater like that?
I'll try, but I may not win, but I'll try.
I would do the oyster one. Probably.
But that I can't do.
I'd probably get like a tapeworm though from eating all those fucking raw.
Yeah,
you'll get that from eating sushi too. My friend got that. I told you about that.
I know. It grosses me out for about 3 seconds. I think about it, and then I eat the sushi anyway. I just like it too much.
You know, Dave, I got to tell you,
it's just easy to eat. It's protein and a little bit of carbs. It's easy to go down.
Do you ever see the thing with Evan Senapani where he's got the fucking cod steak?
Yeah.
He's got the fucking tires and he's pulling out like fucking the worms.
If I see worms in the fish before I eat it, I'm not eating the fish. So
I don't give a fuck if you mean either, bro. He's pulling the worms out. Yeah, all cod's got it. You know, I'm like,
Dave, I remember going. I always remember Sal when we would go to the all-you-can-eat sushi place.
Oh my God, yeah.
And every time we went there, he would ask you, "What's the red stuff?"
The tuna, yeah.
Every time.
That's called dementia, John. They don't remember.
Did y'all see all those people making a huge deal about Derek's mic and did y'all see all that mess?
No,
it was really silly. Okay, so Nick, Samson, and Derek, they were doing a shoot that day. Derek got a little late there that day, and they're just trying like taking their shirts off. Of course, Nick just won the New York Pro, so Derek was asking Derek to take his shirt off. He's like, well, and so his mic wasn't supposed to be on. He's like, well, I just don't feel like I really should take my shirt off, because he thought he was gonna. Nick was going to look better than him just because he's straight off the New York Pro, and Derek is just right. He's not in prep yet or whatever, or just about to start. And he said a few cuss words, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, he's a Christian," and he said a few cuss words, and they're like, "That he's so two-faced, he's so fake," blah blah blah. And then people were like, you had those people, and then you had the other people talking about like, oh, yeah, he's so fake. All of his stuff is just like that. He's just trying to be overly nice. I'm like, people are human. Like, and then he told them also, like, y'all are going to be fighting for third place because I'm Mr. Olympia. I got first place. So you, Samson, Derek, y'all are going to be fighting for third place.
Probably right.
Yeah, third, too. Notice that. Meaning
so many people got upset by that. And I'm like, how much of a pansy you could be to think that's offensive? This is a competition. And you're telling somebody you're going to beat them. And people were like, he should have more respect. There's nothing disrespectful about that at all. It's so weird.
People are pathetic.
But who cares if he curses? Who cares if he curses?
If you're a Christian, you can't cuss.
Is that really going to make him not Christian? Didn't Jesus on the cross say, Father, forgive them? They're a bunch of
Who said you can't cuss if you're Christian? Is that written somewhere?
Really?
What? How come some people pronounce it cuss and some people say curse? What's the difference?
I'm in the South. You say cuss.
Tomato.
Oh, okay.
It does that. They're just saying he was being too cocky. I'm like, he's Mr. Olympia. He should be. He should be telling people, no, you're not going to beat me. I would if I was Mr. Olympia.
And he had his team. He had Hadi, his teammate, in there as second. Notice y'all are fighting for third. So it was me and Hadi.
Well, they were number 1 and 2 last year, so it's a pretty good bet that they'll probably be 1 and 2 again. It doesn't mean they're going to, but
I don't think
a good
so.
bet.
I think Nick Walker's winning it.
You know what? People are just jealous. First of all, the guy's a nice guy, and no one likes nice guys. They want to show that he's really not a nice guy, that he's faking it. That's what everyone wants to try to prove.
It's bullshit. He's a family man. He's
just because you're a good religious guy and a good guy doesn't mean you can't curse and say nasty things occasionally. Okay, he's human. If he didn't say that stuff, I'd be worried that he was a phoney. But
there were like 5 different channels. They were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that, he disrespected him so. I'm like, this is competition. We need more of this. We need more people saying, I'm going to beat your ass at a competition. Right. No, you suck. I'm going to beat you. It's so boring now.
This just shows you how soft the fans are. The fans are so soft.
But look at what's going on in women's basketball. This Caitlin Clark, she's the biggest draw for the WNBA. Whether she's doing well or not as a pro when she first started, she's having her little difficulties some games. But this girl, they snubbed her for the Olympics. Okay, now why? It's like leaving Michael Jordan off the Olympic team. Yes,
is she an actual real girl?
Yet, but she's so popular. She's getting people to watch the games. Why wouldn't you throw her on the roster?
They were drawing like 2,000 or 3,000 people
on the bench. Who cares?
First of all, wait, is she a real girl? Number one,
yes. She's 100%.
With a vagina.
She's not even gay.
Born a girl.
She's born a girl, and she actually is a girl. She actually likes men.
She's a nice girl. She's straight.
So what's the problem with her?
They're jealous of her because she's white and because she brought a lot of attention to the
league. She's straight. They don't like that. They're all
she's not a lesbian.
Dude, I just saw a thing with that. What's her name? That beast that was caught in Russia there.
Yeah, she's on Griner. She's on the Olympic team. But
did you see? She was at a swimming pool walking around with just Speedos on, no shirt. She has. And when I say she doesn't even have bitch tits, she has no. I thought it was a dude.
She probably had him removed, Greg. That's why.
Yeah, because she's she's a nice guy. But I'm just telling you.
Well, she's the one who got stuck in Russia. Yeah, she's
a beast. I don't see that at all.
Yeah, but she's on the Olympic team.
Yeah, but bro, you gotta understand it. They don't like Caitlin because first of all, she's changed the whole landscape. They were making 2,000 freaking people. They were drawing 2,000 people. Now 20 and 50,000.
Too soon. Yeah, no, you're right. They're jealous of her that she's bringing money but she's helping all the future players in the league. So I don't know what they should be applauding her, whether you like her or not, whether you think she's worthy or not. She's done something special enough that she broke the scoring record in the NCAA for not only for women, for men and women. No one scored more points than her.
You got to forgive my ignorance on this topic because I could give two shits about women's basketball. But so let me get this straight. She's a straight, white, born a woman girl.
Yes.
Who's really good at basketball.
Right.
And because she's white and straight, they leave her off the Olympic team. Is that where we're at?
They're saying she hasn't earned it yet because she's not as good as some of these other girls. And these girls have been around longer because she just made it to the NBA this year. But it doesn't matter. She's a marketing marvel.
But it doesn't matter. It's like Louis Hill, the Yankee pitcher, who was fucking unscored upon on everything, and he's only been in the major league since the spring training. Right. And he's going to the All-Star game. It doesn't matter.
So did they move all those people in the background around for the different pictures? Because that's a lot of people for a women's
because basketball. She's the biggest.
And go see her, John, because she's an incredible shooter. She shoots from almost half court, and she sinks every shot she makes. She's unbelievable. Wow.
But she's also
good. Women's basketball deserves the bullshit because
she's bringing more attention. They've never had attendances like since she's been, on board, so to speak.
Yeah, you'd think they'd want that, considering almost nobody watches women's basketball.
No, that she's changing the whole scope of it. And that's why I don't know why they wouldn't put her on the team.
She gets bullied and shit on the court all the time.
Oh yeah, they give her cheap shots and they give her
cheap shots. That girl leveled her. She didn't even have the ball, and that girl had no right to hit her. But you know what she's like? She's like Jackie Robinson when he first became a baseball player, and they were fucking saying all shit and throwing shit at him, and even the other players didn't want to sit next to him and everything. But she's sucking it up. They told Jackie Robinson, just suck it up, and in time it's going to come around. You produce. Success takes away past, and that's the other thing. She's not a bad looking girl.
No, she's cute. She's cute.
Yeah.
I agree with Xavier. I watched women's basketball this year too, just because of her, because I wanted to see her play.
Me too, bro. She's better than she's outscored LeBron James and all of them. She's that good.
Yeah.
Her record, she broke the record.
She's not like dunking the ball, but she shoots from like almost half court, John, and she hits every shot. She's unbelievable.
That's incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I guess, but not good enough, apparently.
No, she doesn't need to dunk the ball. You get 3 points for those shots that she makes. You know what I'm saying?
These Olympic people are so stupid. Okay, the marketing. It's about they want more advertising on the TV games that these girls play.
Right.
Send her to the Olympics. Let her be a fucking hero. That's going to get more international advertisers to come on board. They're what is it? Penny wise, dollar foolish, or something like that.
Yeah, penny wise. Yeah. But you know what, though?
Then you got wise, pound foolish.
But then you got garbage like Brittany Griner, again, who has no breasts, nothing, standing there topless.
Stand for the national anthem. Yeah, exactly.
Walking around with Speedos on, giving a finger to Trump and all that shit and all that bullshit. I'm disgusted with my own country, meaning, America. And meanwhile, they should have left her in Russia.
A regular Megan Rapinoe.
I heard that. What's his name? That Lee Priest was going there to rescue her.
Oh God, dude, she's like 6'4" and shit.
She's a monster. She makes Nicole Bass look like a small girl.
She's a nice guy. I'm telling you, bro. She had no shirt on. She's walking around.
She looks like Will Chamberlain.
But that's a good. She looks like Vegan Gaines or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
She looks like Vegan Gaines. But look at her. She takes that shirt off, and that's a good picture of her. When she was at that pool, I'm watching this video on Twitter, and I'm watching this fucking video, and this chick's walking around, and I thought it was a skinny guy because she has no chest at all. I mean, little tiny nipples, like a dude that never worked out, and she's shooting these baskets at the pool. And everybody, yeah, Brittany, and I'm like, holy fucking hell.
Here, Greg, here's the shot. Here's one.
That's her girlfriend.
Yeah, but she's got the nipple sticking out. They had it like.
Yeah, but that ain't no nipple. Trust me, that's more tit than she has. She's flat as a skinny dude. And you know what's funny? These are that picture there to the left. That's a glamorous photo, bro. She's disgusting. And look at all the tattoos. That ghetto she what's up? You know, it's all the fucking gang signs and shit up there. She looks like she's blowing a fart. You know.
Craig, you're too funny.
And shit, you know. Look at her.
Did y'all hear Sergio talk about like his time in Dubai and like the whole, you know, when he got arrested and all that? Like he was talking about it on a podcast, saying it was actually kind of scary. You don't have a bond over there in Dubai, and so many people move to Dubai. You know, you got to understand it's still under Islamic law,
right?
And they have certain processes. And when he got tricked into going to the office because like 3 days later they're like, hey, can you come down here and just sign some papers? He goes, I already did that. And he goes, well, do you mind he goes, okay. So he went down there and then they had him sign something. They gave him a breathalyzer. He was like, oh, okay, I see where this is going now. So because they didn't do certain things after the accident.
Jr.
And then they said, hey, can you stand here real quick? And then they shut him in the jail. And then he was in there for like a week. And I guess he was prepping for a show at the time. And then, you know, he didn't know if he was going to get out. There's no bond there. So, and then some people on the outside got a hold of some other people, and they were saying, well, you can pay your way out. And so he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. So it was another few days. And so it's been about a week he was in there. And so they decided to pay these people money. So they went to, he had a couple of buddies, whatever, I don't know what the amount was, go pay this money. And he got out, but the cops were like, that has nothing to do with us. We don't know who you paid. So they just let him out after a week. And
you have to show that you have insurance. So that was what he was doing too.
What was he charged with, Dave? So like,
someone banged into him like a bicyclist, and the guy fell off the bike and hurt himself. So they had to show that he had insurance. That's what he told me, at least. He had to go down to the police precinct and present and verify that he had insurance. So the guy, whatever, I don't know.
We said that they kept the guy in the ambulance since he was just like a not a high up guy, just like a bicycler that delivered food. They kept him in the ambulance for like 2 or 3 hours before they even went to the hospital because they thought he was just okay, but he actually died eventually because they just thought he had a broken leg. He died.
Wait a minute.
The guy died who bumped into his car.
You guys are the worst storytellers in history.
I have
no idea who you're talking about
because you're not listening. You're laying back there and you're
talking about other shit, and all of a sudden now I got Sergio Oliva's killed somebody.
Yeah, I don't know why he brought up Sergio Oliva, but Xavier's clarifying. The guy got hit by another car after he ran into Sergio.
Yeah,
that's why he got killed. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Right.
Thank you.
What Sergio got to do with it?
Nothing. I don't even know why Armand brought it up, to be honest.
Well, he was just on the podcast telling the story on Jay's podcast, so I just saw it. It was like yesterday.
Yeah, and he was reported on it, I think, when it originally happened. But you know me, I don't even remember what the details were.
Yeah, he was just telling the story that he wanted to not be in Dubai anymore when he told like the full story, I guess.
Why would you want to go there, man? Jerry Ward told me that when if he was there, he said, if you said the word fuck and the wrong person hurt you, you can get locked up.
Yeah, you're not. They don't want to deal with people like you.
I've known about 5 guys who've been to Dubai, and they all said it was one of the best places they've ever been.
I loved it. That's it.
You're one of them. It's clean. Yeah. It's orderly. There's no crime. Everybody's nice. It's what everybody's. This common theme was how immaculately clean.
Yeah, but if you fuck up, there's no fucking around.
Good. That's good. I want to see more of that.
If a police officer approached you and you said, go F yourself, I'm sure you would get arrested. But
good.
They're not like listening. I heard Greg Valentino when he was eating that steak, he said the F word. We got to get him. Go get him. Lock him up.
The America could take some lessons from that shit.
Yeah.
No,
but drugs are a big deal there. Even though there's a lot of them, drugs are a big deal, like recreational drugs.
They don't like having tattoos and shit, right?
Because they don't want any illegal activity there, and they don't want any crime there. So that's why they want drugs.
That's a good thing, but Jesus, if I'm pounding my girlfriend in the ass and she's screaming,
hey, speaking of crime,
as long as you're not doing it in the middle of the Dubai Mall, they don't care, Greg.
Dave, speaking about crime, are we going to mention the fact that Hunter Biden got found guilty?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I was going to ask
I
John
was
his
just
opinion
watching
on
that before we got on here.
So Hunter
I was
Biden
too.
found guilty of lying
Wow.
about doing drugs before he got the gun permit.
Three counts.
Yeah. So what does that really mean, John? They say he faced up to 25 years, which I'm sure he's going to probably get nothing.
If it was you or me, we'd get 25 years.
Yeah.
Because
Well, there's a tax thing too.
No, because he's a first-time offender. He's got a clean record. He's the president's son. They're not putting him in jail, but he'll get a sweetheart deal. But the big one that's coming is the tax.
Yeah.
Right.
The tax trial that's
And
coming.
now it'll be a
That's
second.
the one he's got to worry about.
Felon, if he gets convicted in California for the tax, it's almost automatic jail because he's a convicted 3-time felon now. Remember, with these
Who gives a shit though? I mean, what does that mean?
He's not going to get jail because fucking Joe Biden's going to, even though Joe says, I'm not going to pardon him. Yeah, right. On the way out, he's going to be like, he's pardoned.
Exactly, Greg.
And then I didn't remember doing it. Sorry. He must have been.
He's going to wait till after the election.
Guys, I think this is going to be used for Biden to get out of the race, and I think we're going to see somebody else get in the race. I have a feeling.
This doesn't have anything to do with him.
I mean,
there's
no way. There
is
is no way Biden is making it till election day.
I don't.
No
I don't
way.
see that.
He'll either die before then.
God, it's only like 6 months away.
Incapacitated. The guy can barely move right now.
He's
And
really
wait till you see. My prediction is whatever they use to jack him up with for the debate is going to kill him. That's going to kill him.
Funny. What about Trump said, I want him drug tested. We'll both take a drug test. And they're like, no way.
Yeah,
Trump said, I'll take the drug test, but he's got to take a drug test. Because bro, the same guy that just shit his pants the other day was walking, he got in a fucking limo over there. And he was
all that ice cream.
Where the fuck are we?
Greg, you know they have to
bring an extra suit, John.
Wait, do you know that they bring an extra suit wherever he goes, so in case he shits his pants, they got to change the clothes for him? It's true.
But the thing is, though, the other day got out of the limo and he's like this. He's looking left and then he looks right and he's like, "Where the fuck are we?" And that's just he's probably sleeping in the limo. They're like, "Yo, Mr. President, we're here. We're in France." You know what I mean? Like they let the airport.
Greg, how about he gets done with his speech? And
he's got to shake the hands of the DJ guys.
You have to put the chair behind him too sometimes. But the thing is this, watch him at that fucking debate. He's going to be like, today, let me tell you something. He's going to be screaming just like he did at the fucking State of the Union.
They're going
to pump him up. He's going to start some lines. He's going to, he's his cocaine.
He's going to be smoking crack with his son backstage.
Yeah,
they're going to fucking pump him up with Adderall. They're going to put him on a dolly. Like there's a hand cart. They're going to wheel him out there. They're going to put him out, and then he's going to be like, 7 years ago. I wrote that, by the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Greg, here's the thing, though. That debate is 2 hours.
He's not going to make it.
All right, and Trump is saying everybody's going to stand up for the whole 2 hours.
Yes.
Biden cannot stand for 2 hours. He can.
Well, he did it with the State of the Union, and at the end, he started doing a little bit of stuttering. At first, he was like, like Adolf Hitler with the finger in the air and shit. And then by the end, he was starting humming. You know what I mean?
So 2 hours. And after about 25 minutes, whatever they jacked him up on is going to start wearing off.
You know what, though, John? Okay. Trump is smart. He's going to bait him. He's going to say a few things that's going to throw him off script.
It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen. There's not going to be a debate.
You don't think he'll make it?
No, you're wrong. They're going to use the debate to get him out of the race.
I think he's going to use this because this itself is going to affect his.
The fact that his son is guilty. No, I disagree. His son's conviction has nothing to do with it. What they're going to do is they're going to wait for the debate, and he's going to fall flat on his fucking face during the debate. Pick him up with a paint scraper, and then Gavin Newsom is going to run for president.
What did who say?
What did Roger Stone say? What does he think?
Roger Stone thinks he's going to get out, and he thinks that they're going to put Michelle Obama in.
He's still sticking with that story?
That's my story. It's been also. I've agreed with him from
day one. It would be Gavin Newsom.
I think it's going to be Gavin, not Michelle.
I think it's going to be Michelle is a guaranteed win. Guaranteed.
Not really.
There's no way.
I think Obama's
Michelle. And all the Democrats want to do is win.
But she's never held any office, John. She's never done shit. I don't think
it doesn't matter. She's not going to call the shots anyway. George Soros is.
I don't think she wants to do that. I don't think she wants to do that. I'm
It
telling
doesn't
you.
matter what she wants. It's what the party wants. And
Yeah,
she's not a
I don't agree with
what the party wants. I agree with Roger. I agree with Roger. They're going to wheel her out because they know she's a sure thing. Gavin Newsom cannot win. California's a mess.
No, but I think it's either him or
popular first ladies, and they're going to use her. They're going to use Barack Obama's third term. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what they're going to do.
Barack Obama's got his third term right now. Who do you think's pulling the strings behind this fucking guy? I think the people are sick of this shit. I think that they realize Michelle Obama is just a continuation of more of this left-wing bullshit, liberal crap, telling you that our groceries, it's an illusion.
What it comes down to is this. If any Democrat wins, any one of them, we are going to suffer. We're going to keep suffering. The suffering's going to get worse. Prices are going to get higher. Fuel's going to get shortage and less and higher priced. We're going to have all kinds of fucking rules and regulations that don't make any sense. Yeah. We are absolutely going to suffer.
Dude, he just opened. He's using a reserve fuel right now. Do you know how fucking stupid that is? We're fuel right now because this is the 70s, bro. We're back to OPEC. You know what I mean? We're dealing with those fucking Middle Easterns, and they're going like this.
Venezuela. I want to bring up something. Another point. Sid just sent me this. I didn't know this. Joey Chestnut, you know the guy who wins the Nathan's hot dog eating contest every year? They banned him from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. He can't defend his title this year. You know why? Because he works now for Impossible Foods. You know that the fake beef that it's like a vegan beef.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So yeah, he's probably endorsed by them. So he was they banned him.
Good.
Fuck that. If you're not
fuck that woke shit.
He has the record. He has the world record eating 76 dogs in 2021 in the 10 minutes, whatever they give you to do it. A representative from Major League Eating told Quazzo that the organization has gone out of its way to appease Chestnut's demands over the years. He was allowed to participate in a rival Labor Day dog eating contest that would be filmed for Netflix as long as no other hot dog brand was mentioned. However, Chestnut's choice to be the face of a different brand was seen as an overstep. We are devastated to learn that Joey Chestnut has chosen to represent a rival brand that sells plant-based hot dogs rather than eating a 2024 Nathan's famous 4th of July hot dog eating contest.
Good point.
So there, he's out.
Good.
So now
anybody who's succumbed to that
might have a chance of winning, guys.
It's woke bullshit. It's fucking green bullshit. Woke shit is what it is.
Chestnut sold out.
I'm telling you, Bartley's got to go all in now on the eating.
Bartley's got to go all in. Take the title.
Hold him. Give up the bodybuilding. Just worry
40
about
40 units of Humalog before each one. Boom.
He's a way better eater. He's got a great physique, but he's a way better eater than he is that.
Dave, who was that other guy we used to have on? He was really fat, though.
That one guy. Yeah, he was one of the old time guys.
Yeah, he used to eat the ice cream contest.
We should have a box eating contest. Who could eat the most box?
Barley Weave is going to win this year. I'm telling you. I think he has a chance. He was 5th last year.
There's a lot of first.
Chestnut was the only guy they couldn't beat because he was close to everyone else. Imagine that double bicep at Nathan's, man. Bring it. The bodybuilders are taking over the world. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
we got the movies, the Rock. We got
lucky.
The eating contest we're taking over.
The Rock ain't no bodybuilder. He's freaking.
The Rock's bigger now than when he was like in his 20s.
Yeah, but Greg, he's not endorsing Biden this time.
I know, but he didn't say he's endorsing Trump either.
Doesn't matter.
He's liberal. Remember, at one point
he's a vaxxer. So
I think he's just he'll go
whatever way the wind is blowing.
Yeah, whatever the flow.
I don't like that though. You know what I mean? That's like a fair weather.
No one likes that.
No one likes that.
You know what it is, Greg? Anyone who's like very few people who are super famous will go against the grain because they don't want the gravy train to stop. You know.
And I look at Arnold.
Can you blame it? If you were making like $50 million a year, would you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to lose all that money just because I want to say something that I really believe in? Would
Depends on how many years I stay.
I'm not asking you, John. I'm asking Greg.
No, I blow fucking Trump for.
That's right. Million. You do anything. You don't give a shit.
Damn right. Damn right.
Now you know
money,
what
money talks. Everything else goes out the window.
Yeah, but you know what? After a while, how much is enough? Like if you have 50 million in the bank, isn't that enough to?
Yeah, but I don't have 50 million. But to get 50 million, if I have to do that,
let's say you had 50 million, would you then be okay, like sabotaging your future earnings?
No, I wouldn't give a shit what the fuck goes on. I'd go get my own island, and I'd make myself the president, and my girlfriend the first lady, and whoever else wants to be on the island. That's it, you know. I'd buy my own island.
The ham in the can island.
That's right. Spam. I call the island Spam.
Spam Island.
In the can. You know what I'm saying?
And you're going to outdo Hawaii.
Bring your anal lube with you, John. That's the only thing you require. You bring.
And you have to no chicks with big asses. No, I don't like that. That J-Lo, that's disgusting. You gotta have a little tiny fucking ass like that.
Well, then you might as well just have all the lady boys from Thailand. You don't
if they got nice asses, they're welcome on the island. Tony Hughes will be my boy. Late Priest, we'll all be over there. We'll be banging them little asses.
All right. Well, don't forget, guys, if you're going to come out to Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama, in less than 2 weeks now, if you're going to stay there, you got to book your hotel.
Can of Spam so Greg can sign your cans of
That's right. Renaissance
Before you bring your cans of Spam,
I will
you can get an autographed can of Spam.
We're going to be raffling off some belts there too. So some weight belts, some customized weight belts.
You got to tell them to bring their own Sharpie because Greg won't bring
That's
one.
right.
Dave.
I can't afford a Sharpie.
Thank you, John.
Exactly.
Dave.
Yes.
He said those days would work. Send me flight info and I will schedule it.
All right.
That's
So Armand and I are going to Puerto Vallarta at some point in July to get stem cells done.
Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, you got to tell me. I got to hook you up.
I know. I'm going to give you the dates. We're gonna finalize it.
Wait, what place are you going to?
What's the name of it, Armand? I forgot.
Well, we're staying at his condo that has the condos there with the clinic, and then the only time we have to leave is to go to the hospital to do the injections.
Is the guy's name Zoli?
No,
I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know what the name of the clinic is.
What did that guy
You got to give me all the info. I got to know where it is.
Regenimex.
What?
Regenimex.
Oh, Regenimex. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
I
Correct.
think that's his place.
What's that guy talking
If
about?
it's his place, I got you guys hooked up.
They say that Armand's going to and I got to get some. They're going
to John.
Yeah. Well, they say that if they do the stem cells into your penis,
no, that's not him.
You can get 3 inches on it. Is it worth it, Greg?
No, my dick's already pretty good size. It keeps falling out the hole at the end.
I'm afraid mine will
wear tighty whities. You guys probably don't wear it. I wear tighty whities and shit. So my shit might be really got something that pokes the head out the side at the wrong time.
No, I was reading people are doing that now. I wouldn't let them inject anything into that. What God forbid they hit a nerve and you can't feel it for the rest of your life. 2 days.
What are they doing?
I did a Caverject before and I had to go to the ER to get drained.
Yeah.
What do they do?
They're doing they do all kinds of weird injections, stem cells, PRP. They do
into your penis.
Into your penis, yeah.
Dude, did you ever see Lee Priest's penis?
And some of the gay guys, John, are getting fillers put in there to make it thicker.
Well, they've always done silicone. So a lot of my gay friends, they would put silicone in their dicks and balls. So their dick could be like this thick and it's still functional. It just when it gets hard, it doesn't get any bigger. It just stays like that big.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very appealing to me. Yeah,
that was like a huge thing for a while. And
it sounds like a Frankenstein monster to me. Yeah.
Wait,
I mean that could just fall off easily. That's insane. That just to do that.
You lose sensation. I would imagine shooting silicone in it.
You would have to, because it weighs it down. It weighs to get that weight too, just weighing it down.
Damn, what if you're in there and all of a sudden it just comes off?
You know how I give advice about don't inject your quads. I'm gonna let me zoom in.
Exactly. Now you want to go and check your dick.
Don't inject your penis. Trust me. Don't do it. I'm going on record here.
Dave, show the picture.
Yeah, but stem cells are doing it for
unless it's Caverject.
What did you say, Greg?
Lee Priest put his penis picture on my fucking phone.
Oh, yeah, that's like a massacre. I don't want to see that.
Well, I'm not going to show it here, but what I'm saying is that fucking thing after it was shot with the Caverject, bro, that thing was fucking, that shit looked like a giant thing of beef jerky or the thing with
Caverject, though, it makes it so hard. where it hurts so bad because it's not even pleasurable.
I tried
and then
that.
I had to go to
once.
the ER twice and get 60 ml drained.
So
60
did
He
ml.
learned his lesson the
How
first time.
many?
He got to go again.
Hold on.
Wait,
What,
how many?
Armand? 60 ml?
60
60 mls. They went one side. One side it took 30 mls. The other side it took 30 mls.
The size of a breast implant.
I never wanted an erection again. I was like, I never want an erection again. It was like, because I kept looking online. I was like, I was sitting in the car and I was like literally crying. I mean, so when I went to the hospital, this was before I got on pain meds and all that. They gave me Dilaudid as soon as I got there because they knew the kind of pain I was in. I'm like, I'm in the most severe pain ever. They're like, we know because we deal with a lot of sickle cell patients. That happens with sickle cell patients all the time. They gave me the Dilaudid. They said, well, let's try to shoot it first. If it doesn't go down, then we're going to have to drain it. Here, sign all these sheets that your dick might never work again. I'm like, okay.
And then you did it a second time.
And then he did it again, Greg.
And then you did it a second time.
Yeah. This is when I was
officially. I have officially heard it all now. Thank you, Armand. I have heard it all. I'm going to retire today, knowing that I've heard everything.
This is when I was working for Cowboys for Angels, and I had to go hook up with these women I wasn't attracted to. So I had to have sex with these women that I couldn't get hard, and so.
Wouldn't you think that after you injected it the first time and you almost had to get it officially got cut off or whatever the hell they want, when you did it a second time, though, wouldn't you?
It wasn't like the next week. It was like 7 months later, and the same thing happened.
I love how you guys glossed over the most important aspects of the story. Who did you have to fuck?
Well,
whatever. Cowboys for anal or
Cowboys for so what? You gotta have to explain that, Armin. I gotta know about that.
So Cowboys for Angels was the company I was with. They had that show on TV called Gigolos. I'm not sure if you ever saw that. They actually asked me to be on the show, and I was like, no, I absolutely do not want to be on the show. I'm trying to do this stuff in private. And so it was a dating service. They had to sign a contract. They didn't know your name. They weren't allowed to have your number. You would meet them at a spot that the website would, set up all that. They would give you payment first. You would spend the night with them. There was nothing sexual that was promised. But if you're going on several dates, eventually the girl's gonna, it's like a dating. They're paying for the dating experience. And so when it got to that time with a few of them, I'm like, okay, if I'm going to want to, and you made extremely, really good money with them. You can still go to the website and look at other guys' prices. It's called Cowboys4angels.com. And we made a lot of money. And so it was time. One girl, I knew that night I needed to. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get erection with her. Viagra gives me really, really bad headaches. I used this stuff before without a problem, but the normal dose, I did like half of that. But since I didn't need it, it worked great for the time being. But then it was like I left and went got something to eat, and then I was on my way home, and I'm sitting in the parking lot, like it's like 8 hours past, and I'm like just looking at it. And I'm like so much pain, and I'm like crushing up Sudafed, putting it all on there because I heard that could like make it go down. And then I finally go to the ER, and they shoot it first with like an antidote. It didn't work because it's been hard it felt like it was going to just explode in him, and the pain was extreme. So they had to wait for the urologist. And because they had a guy there that could just do it right away, they're like, would you rather? No, I want the urologist. And so they put it was a huge gauge, it was a really, really thick gauge. They put it in one artery or vein or artery, whatever. They drained 30 mLs from that side. They say, let's see how that works. Yeah. That didn't work. So they had to do another 30 mLs. And my
God,
my whole thing was black and blue for like a while. And then 7 months later, I repeated the same thing because I thought like I'm going to do just half of what I did last time, and it did the same thing again.
Dude, my balls are in the back of my neck right now.
One of my clients actually did it, and he has permanent damage because he waited like 2 days to get it done.
Yeah. What's that called? There's a name. What's that called?
Priapism.
What is it?
Priapism.
Yes.
John, it
was Caverject, but mine's called Caverject's the old school one. This is called Triblend, where there's 3 different medications in there that
John, when we go to freaking Alabama, I'm gonna have Lee show you that pictures that he put on my phone.
We should have Lee do Caverject there and go take him to the hospital.
I don't think Lee will do it again.
You know, I tried it once. I had a very good experience with it. Nothing was wrong with it, although I didn't need it. But
I can't take any of
sticking the needle into the side of my Johnson. Now that was a little bit of a
The Caverject, John.
yeah.
Yeah.
With an
It doesn't hurt putting it in.
that's what was shocking. I didn't feel anything. Nothing.
No, yeah.
Because they use the pen now, like diabetics.
No, I used the insulin pin.
Yeah, and it should be limp. You don't do it when it's already erect.
Right,
it needs to be
exactly.
limp, and it doesn't hurt at all. And within 1 minute, it's like
that's
prostate. Dave, don't they give prescribe that
right.
for guys who just had prostate surgery? I think.
Well, people who are impotent, they give it to. Yeah.
People that can't.
But if you're
No,
not
but why would you use that over like Cialis or Viagra?
The porn stars use it.
Because a lot of times they get side effects from Cialis and Viagra, real bad headaches. And then sometimes if your erectile dysfunction is that bad, those medications don't do anything at all.
They don't work.
This is instant. You don't have to wait or anything. You do it, and within less than 5 minutes, you got a full-on hard on.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. But the thing is, there's a very fine line between pleasure and severe extreme pain. And a lot of times, most people aren't going to go to the ER, right? Like most people just like, it'll go away. And then if you wait more, then I think it's like 15 hours, you're going to for sure have damage down there.
Wow. Yeah, not good. Once again, going back to my warning, don't inject anything into your penis. Very simple rule. You stick to that rule, you'll never have any of these problems that we're talking about here. So, and on that note, we're out of time, guys. Thanks for joining us live. Very good debate today. If you have any topics for future shows, put them in the comments below. 2 more weeks, guys. We'll be in Montgomery, Alabama for the Whack Pack show out there. If you guys haven't booked your reservations, it's the Renaissance Hotel in Montgomery, Alabama. Thank you, Michelle, and we'll keep you guys updated. Any final comments, John?
Yeah, I just think that your statement is it's interesting how it needs to be said.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I mean, you would think that you wouldn't have to say that, but
yeah,
here we go. Here we are.
And on that note, guys, we'll see you again next week. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.